In my last video, Delphi Murders 2022 Bridge Guy Connection, I made these 3 key points. 1. Kegan Kline is not Bridge Guy. 2. Kegan Kline is definitely connected to the Delphi murders case. And 3. Kegan Kline was connected to Bridge Guy through a ring of pedophiles. The same ring of pedophiles that Kegan Kline shares CSAM with through Dropbox and the same ones that he talks to on Kik and Snapchat. So in this video, we're going to build upon those key points and we're going to start to ask questions about who was involved and why they were involved and hopefully answer some questions. So now it's time to start asking who. Like, who had access to the Anthony Shots account? Was it his dad, his friends, some pedophiles online, or all of the above? So who was Kegan with on February 13th, 2017? Who was at his house? Was it his dad, his friends? Who did Kegan Kline or Tony Kline meet in Las Vegas? Okay, now why this is important is if they were trying to go on the run after the murders, it seems like they wouldn't just go to Vegas for a bit and then come back. If they were truly on the run, wouldn't they like go from state to state and just keep being on the move? But no, they came back. So if it wasn't to flee, then why were they there? They must have been there to do a business transaction. That's my speculation. Now, I wrote this scenario down, but it didn't make it into my last video because I thought it might have been too crazy, too much speculation. But the more I've been thinking about it, the less I think it's crazy. So here's kind of a timeline I put together. So 1, January 2017, Kegan Kline starts catfishing, grooming one of Liberty's friends, and then eventually Liberty with the Anthony Shots account. 2, the Anthony Shots account was being used by more than one person, and both Kegan Kline and this other person would have conversations with Liberty and their friends so that one day they could also meet up. 3, Anthony Shots convinces Liberty German to say that her phone was broken and asked her to do a factory reset on her phone. From then on out, the Anthony Shots account only communicated with Liberty on Snapchat or Kik, something where their conversations wouldn't be stored. 4, after developing trust with Liberty, they planned for their meetup. And the people behind the Anthony Shots account has something more sinister planned. 5, the morning of February 13th, 2017, the Anthony Shots account let Libby and friends know that they will be at the trail on the bridge from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. and they could show up anytime. And maybe the Anthony Shots account sends this same invitation to multiple girls that he was catfishing. And 6, okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that since I don't believe Kegan Kline or Tony Kline or Bridge Guy, that instead of one of them meeting up with the girls, that they let someone else know that the girls would be out at the bridge and trails that day. So who did they let know? That is the answer that will lead us to Bridge Guy. My guess is they either let a friend know or a pedophile associate from their Dropbox ring of pedos. They let someone like that know that the girls would be out at the bridge that day. So why would they do this? My guess is money. They thought that they could make money from the situation. Did they know Bridge Guy was going to kill the girls? Maybe or maybe not. Maybe there's something on Kegan's web browser history that would suggest such a thing. And 7, okay, so in the middle of the day on February 13th, 2017, the girls show up and were murdered by Bridge Guy. 8, Bridge Guy takes pictures or videos of the scene. And maybe Kegan or his dad picked up Bridge Guy from the trails that day. Maybe they are the getaway drivers, and that's why they wanted to know who was a driver of a certain car at the CPS building that day. 9, either Kegan Kline or Tony Kline pick up Bridge Guy, and Bridge Guy hand delivers the media, pictures, video of the crime, whether it's Polaroids or maybe it's Kegan's iPhone 5 or an SD card, whatever it is, he hands that to Kegan Kline in exchange for some money. So why did Kegan Kline purchase this type of video? I think so that he could sell it and watch it himself, but sell it to some of his pedo friends. Now 10, Kegan Kline or Tony Kline, they drop off Bridge Guy, letting him know that they'll meet him in Vegas in a couple of weeks to either A, celebrate, B, talk about what's next, C, maybe split more money that Kegan made for selling the video and pictures to some other sick people, or D, it wasn't Bridge Guy that he met in Vegas, but maybe he was meeting with the person who was choreographing this whole sick, twisted plot. So maybe this guy, he hired Kegan to be the catfisher / groomer, and then he also hired Bridge Guy to be the killer. So it's just speculation, but as things unfold, it's starting to make a lot more sense. But if anything, it's going to leave us with the questions that I think need to be answered, which is 1, who else had access to the Anthony Shots account? And 2, who did Kegan Kline meet in Vegas? I think finding those things out will give us a lot of answers. Thank you.